Girl, you know, a story time. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea. Like the video, leave anything in the comments. Make sure you are subscribed. Follow me on my social media, which will be linked in the description. What else? I ain't got really nothing else to say. Follow me on my membership. I'm gonna upload. Sorry, I'm gonna upload there for y'all if you're on membership. And yeah, let's just get on to the video. Cause girl, listen. I was gonna say what a coincidence, but this ain't no coincidence. Okay. So I don't even know where to start with this one. Basically, I got this girl baby daddy on Instagram. If you're finna ask me why I got somebody baby daddy on Instagram, the girl is like an enemy of a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's friends with my friend, but I don't like her. Like, I never really liked her. Every time I get around her, she play fake. One, she act like she don't remember me, or she act like we was real cool and she don't know what happened. And oh, you used to act funny. That's why I could never mess with you like that. Like, it was me the whole time. She was a weird girl. She was a weird lady. No, we was girls because we kind of went to middle school together. She was a weird girl that went after every dude that I said I liked, including her baby daddy. I used to talk to her baby daddy first. Clock that. So yeah, that's why I got him on Instagram, and I see him upload her for her birthday. This wasn't today, but it was her birthday. It made me think of the time I went to Onyx with her and her friend and my friends. Well, her friends and my friend, my one friend. So, and this one I don't go to Onyx because this one I go to Onyx, Prospect Park, Uptown Hookah. None of them places, V-Live, none of them places I used to frequent in like 2015 to 2018. Girl, I don't like going to nut because I felt like during that time I used to just hang around the same stupid ass bitches and get in the same type of situations over and over and over and over. It was a cycle. It was a never-ending cycle. And every time I found myself in a situation, I'd be like, damn, like, how does the same stuff keep happening? Oh, duh, ding dong, because you don't learn lessons. So now you're back in the same stupid type of situation. And it's so exhausting being in that situation and even going out knowing you could potentially, like, the same stuff could happen. But I used to be low-key thirsty to go outside sometimes, a lot of the time. And girl, you know what? Let me name a girl because I definitely mentioned her in another story time. Actually, I literally did one story time about her, but I have no idea what I call her. And it's okay because y'all gotta connect the dots with this girl because me and this girl, no. Okay, I did one story time about her and then I mentioned her in a story time about my friend Chelsea. I mentioned her in that story time, but she don't need no same name. She don't need a reoccurring name because she's not that important. So we just gonna call her Dream, because she used to work at Dreams, the club. And I'm gonna call her friend Dime. And I'm gonna just call my friend because girl, it ain't even that serious, but it is, but it's not to the point where my friend need a name. So yeah, okay, let me back it up because I'm finna jump straight into how we went to Onyx. Let me back it up. The day this happened. So I remember I used to do passion twists for content, right? So I told my friend I could passion twist her hair because she kept bothering me about it, right? So I'm like, all right, as long as I can do it for content, I do it, whatever, it's cool, as long as you don't care about being on my channel. So I had got over there and I noticed, damn, I forgot my ring light. Couldn't do the content because I wasn't finna drive like 45 minutes back to my house. So I was just like, you know what, girl, I'm gonna still do your hair, but we gonna have to like half it. I could do half now and then half another day because I need this content, okay? So I did half her head. After that, we went to go get food. Before we went to go get the food, I told her we're gonna get this gas first and then we could go get the food, right? But she didn't want to go sit nowhere because her hair was half done. So I'm like, okay, whatever, we could go pick something up. Or I told her we could go to that, you know, y'all remember that parking lot if you from Houston and it had all the food trucks. I'm like, we could go get something from the food truck and then go back to your house, right? So okay, that was the plan, right? So I go to HEB. I only go to HEB for years. I'm talking about the last 5 years. I've only gone to any HEB because you ain't gotta walk all the way into the gas station. The attendant, I was gonna say the flight attendant, the gas attendant is right there, like this close to you. You see me, I see you. You see me pump this gas, and if anything happens, you better get off your ass and bust a move, okay? I'm outside the car pumping my gas. I can admit sometimes I be overly hyper vigilant and then sometimes I be slipping. This time I was slipping because bitch, I'm pumping gas, minding my business. I could have got ran up on, beat the hell out of, purse snatched and all that. But luckily it was just these two bitches. Next thing I know, I look up and I hear somebody, Tatiana, I ain't noticed you without your red hair. My whole face changed because my hair color changed. Mind you, at that point, I hadn't had red hair since I was pregnant. I don't know. I went into a manic episode when I was pregnant and I bleached my hair, then I dyed it while I was pregnant, which I know you ain't supposed to do that, but I just wanted red hair so bad. So yeah, she was like, I ain't recognize you without your red hair. I look up, it's this hoe that I never liked, the one who never remembers my name, but girl, she's weird. She's very strange. So I'm like, oh, hey, Dream, because girl, I don't like you for real. We do not like each other. I don't know why every time I see this girl, she forget that we did not like each other, never liked each other. We was never friends. I tried to be her friend. It just didn't work. Then on top of that, like 2015, 2016, when me and my ex was going to Dreams, or V-Live. Dreams, V-Live, Uptown Hookah. Dreams, V-Live, Uptown Hookah. It was like, a girl was a cycle. I was trapped in a little cycle. When we was going there, that's when she had worked there, right? So I was like, oh, I know her. I went to school with her. And my ex-brother was like, oh, you know her? You don't know her? You know her? Oh my God, you know her? Like she was some type of celebrity. This is why I feel like dudes big her head up, because this is why she thinks she a hood celebrity right now. So yeah, he was like, you don't know her? You don't know her, man. Quit lying, basically. So I'm like, this is a regular bitch. Let me walk over here and prove that I know her. So I walked over there. I'm like, I don't know what was wrong with me, because mind you, she had a trash bag. She was walking around. She, you know, I don't know what she was doing. She probably was in her little zone. I'm gonna give her the first one. I'm gonna let her slide on the first one. So I went over there and I'm like, oh, hey, Dream. I didn't know you worked here. Like, how you been? Da da da. Right? This hoe didn't say one word to me. Straight up ignored me. Looked at me stupid like I was not talking to her. And I know it's loud in the strip club, but I was like real close up to her. So that was the first time I had seen her. And then we had went back maybe like 2 weeks later, seeing Dream again. And I tried to speak to her again. She never said nothing to me. I'm like, all right, fuck her. Like, I'm not doing this with her. So for her to be talking to me right now, because we hadn't talked since then. So for her to be talking to me right now at this random ass gas station, like we've been the best of friends all our lives, and trying to, like, you know, she's trying to chop it up and reminisce and this, that, and the third. We only got middle school memories to reminisce on, because you was acting stank and stuck up when you worked at Dreams, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. You still work at Dreams? Because that's all I know about you, bitch. I don't keep up with you. Yeah, I got your baby daddy. But, and I did see that she used to view my story and stuff, because her dude used to be up in my DM. So I'm quite sure she used to view my story. And sometimes I would be blocked, and then sometimes her baby daddy would randomly follow me again. Then he would block me, then randomly follow me. And I'm like, that's her. Like, I'm not even dumb. That's her. Like, I don't know why she in my face right now, because she know her ex. I don't know what they had going on, but I'm like, you know, your dude, your ex, your baby daddy, whatever, be in my DM talking to me. So girl, you don't even gotta pretend to like me right now. So we trying to talk. She like, we trying to fake talk at the pump. She like, nah, I don't work at Dreams no more. Like, you know, I'm doing da 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 this and da da da, scamming. Basically, she's scamming like everybody else in the city of Houston. So I'm like, oh, okay. Mind you, my friend had rolled her window down because she recognized Dream friend that she was with, who I named Dime. So they get to talking. I'm like, oh, how y'all know each other? She was like, oh yeah, we was in the same, I ain't gonna say what side of town they was from, but yeah, they went to the same high school. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is a small world. Like, Houston really is small, da da da. So everybody talking and shit, and here goes Dream like, yeah, cause girl, you was scary back then. You was real scary back then. Like, could you even fight? You never got into a fight.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
I cannot remember what we was talking about, but it was so random to the point where I can correlate it to we talking about frying chicken, and she talking about, did you ever get in a fight back then? You was scary. You was scary. Bitch, you was fighting everybody every second of the day, trying to prove your respect, because you was a fake banger, and you was getting your ass whooped left and right. I remember my friend's friend, if you been here from the beginning, y'all know my friend Dum Dum, well, ex-friend, she had a brother. His name was Jody. Jody had a baby mama. She got her ass whooped by Jody's baby mama, who weighed like 100 pounds soaking wet back in the day. If that, probably 98 pounds. So, and she got her ass whooped by her a few times. So I'm just like, girl, you want to talk about some scary. I'm like, yeah, girl, because you was always fighting though. Like, I'm not a fighter. I don't do all that.
What I meant to say was I didn't start fights. She would just go around picking with people, starting fights with everybody. I'll fight if I need to. She wanted to fight. She liked fighting. Had to be her favorite hobby.
After her ex tried to sneak diss me, I stopped engaging in the conversation. Girl, I'm not gonna keep talking to you. You actively being weird. You going out your way to be weird and bring up old shit. Like, we are not 11. We are not 12. We are not 13 no more. Like, girl, get over it. Let that shit go, because that's all you got to bring up right now. So, yeah. She was like, she had said something slick like, girl, I'm glad you're not standoffish no more. You used to be real standoffish, this and the third. Girl, I didn't like you, and you didn't like me. It wasn't nothing standoffish about it. I just didn't like you, and I didn't pretend to like you. She didn't like me, but she pretended to like me. But my friend will always tell me everything that she said about me. Every time I see somebody, they always bring her up, because everybody knew that we was best friends. Everybody. So she asked me about my ex-friend Chelsea. So she was like, yeah, you heard from Chelsea lately and da da da. So I'm like, nah, I ain't heard from her in a minute. Mind you, at this time, me and her wasn't even cool, but I ain't even finna sit up here and be like, nah, fuck I don't talk to her, I had to cut that bitch off because this, that, and the third. I'm not finna do that. And I feel like she was checking the temp because the whole time she knew that. So she was like, yeah, I don't fuck with her either, and this, that, and the third. But I expected that because they was the type of friends that always fell out. They always got into it. Matter of fact, they fought too. So Chelsea was just beating up all her friends. I think me and Chelsea was the only one who never, I was probably her only friend she never fought. Because I feel like we was maybe the realest friends. Well, at least we thought we was. So I'm like, oh, dang, that's messed up. Like, y'all used to be real cool, hanging tough, doing all that shit y'all used to do. I ain't even finna say it. So I had gave my friend a look like, wrap this shit up. Because, girl, I don't like this girl. And do you even know this girl? How well? So at one point, Dime was like, Dream, tell her about dang, was it Thursday or Friday? Tell her about Fridays at Onyx. I don't know. It was like a free hookah and a drink special or something. They probably still doing that shit because Uptown Hookah still got the same specials from when I was going. I don't know how many years ago. Because, girl, I have recently went to Uptown Hookah. Well, not recently. It was like 2 years ago. But, yeah, they still got the same stuff going on, which is crazy. They stuck in the time loop, too. So she was like, tell her about Fridays. I'm just saying Fridays. Tell her about Fridays at Onyx because, see, Dream work at Onyx. Da-da-da. Mind you, not even less than 90 seconds ago, Dream was like, yeah, because I'm out the club. I don't do that club shit no more. Like, I'm doing it for myself. Da-da-da-da. Scamming. So she was like, yeah, tell them about Onyx on Fridays because, see, Dream work at Onyx. But you see how this girl just lie? Dream was like, yeah, they got to buy one, get one free hookah. I think, and I think they got some drinks. Girl, you know, because you be right there passing it out, ho. Like, you talk about I think. So she was like, yeah, y'all come through. We gonna go. Because mind you, it was like maybe 2 days to Friday. I want to say it could have been a Wednesday. So she was like, yeah, we gonna go this Friday, da-da-da. So my friend was like, okay, yeah, we gonna be there. Who the fuck is we? I ain't never agree. Long story short, my friend get Dime Instagram. I don't know, Instagram phone number, something. She get her something. And I wasn't finna follow Dream on Instagram. I already got your baby daddy. I'm sure you seen our DMs. I'm not even finna fake it with you. I'm not doing it. I'm really not doing it. And then on top of that, Dream literally thinks she a hood celebrity and she don't follow people back on Instagram because when my friend tried to get her Instagram, she was like, I don't follow. I get followed. Cause you know, I got this many followers. I think she had like maybe 20,000 at the time. I got 20K. Like I don't even be on there like that. I don't want to see that many people's stories. Da 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 da. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Mind you, I'm wrapping it up. I know y'all thinking like, damn, girl, was you pumping gas for 32 minutes and 42 seconds? No. All of this happened fast. It was like, hey, girl, da-da-da. Oh, my God, da-da-da. You used to fight, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Like, literally 2 minutes of talking. Not even that. So, I finished pumping up my gas because, mind you, I had a truck. And my truck took, like, a cool 60 to fill up. So yeah, I stood there for a minute. Dream was like, yeah, y'all should come out. It's cool. Like, y'all, I'll stay out with me. I'll get y'all this and I'll hook y'all up, right? And then so I'm walking around because like I said, I don't know how to play fake. So I'm walking around ignoring the hell out of her because you keep sneak dissing. Like the one thing that I told y'all, she said more than that. It was just like a few sneak disses here and there. And I'm just like, as I'm walking around to like the driver's side, she was like, and she can come too. Talking about me. To my friend. Oh, please. So I get up in the car. And look, we like, yeah, okay, bye. All right, see y'all later. Okay, cool, whatever. So I'm like, where you want to go get? She was like, I'm like, where you want to go get food? You want to go to that food truck thing? She was like, girl, you want to go out with them on Friday? Da, da, da. I'm like, no, you can go. I'm not going. And I was dead ass serious too. She was like, well, I don't want to go by myself, this, that, and the third. Okay, don't you know, oh girl, don't you know Dime? She was like, yeah, but I don't like going by myself, this, that, and just come with me. I'm like, no. So she begging me down to come with her, and I told her no, and I stood on it because once Friday rolled around, she was like, girl, you for real? Like, we not going out, da-da. You can go. We are grown. No, I didn't make no arrangements. I will be having my daughter. We will be posted up, eating pizza and chicken wings. Long story short, we ain't go that night. But fast forward, Dime ended up inviting my friend out again. And the next time she invited her out, my friend was begging me to go out again. So I'm like, you know what? All right, fine. She was like, please, I don't want to go without you. I want to go out though. So I'm like, okay, if she really want to go out, and Dream was hyping it up like, yeah, I'm going to get y'all this. I'm going to hook y'all up, discounted this, that, and the third. On top of the already discounted free. She said it was going to be free hookah. Keep that in mind. And then it was going to have like $1 shots, drink specials and all that, right? $1 Casamigos. Anytime a place is having $1 high-end liquor, you know they feeding you the bullshit in a Casamigo bottle. That's all I'm gonna say. Or in a Don Julio bottle. Oh, pause. Ooh, pause. I was already irritated with my friend because she didn't let me get the rest of my content. I had to end up using my ex's little sister, and I really didn't want to put her on my channel, but I'm like, I didn't have no followers for real at this time. Not nothing serious. Fast forward, me and my friend get the Onyx, right? And we do the self parking, which is different from the valet parking. It's a different parking lot, and you get to keep your keys so you can sit up in your car, right? So that's what we doing. And we just waiting for them to come. Dom ended up calling my friend. She was like, where y'all at? My friend was like, we in a parking lot, we waiting for y'all. So Dom is like, come get in line, we in line. So we get out and we walking up to the line. As we walking up, like, we see security there, but we also see Dream at the front door. Like, what you doing? So she just there pretending to do shit, pretending, I don't want to say pretending to be somebody, but that's what it was given. Because when one of the girls walked up, because mind you, the dancers is walking through the front door, they're not going through the back, they're going through the front. And one of the girls was like, oh, Dream, I heard this, I seen it passing, going to the line. She was like, oh, I didn't know you was working tonight, Dream. Dream was like, I feel like Dream was highly delusional. She was like, girl, I don't work here, you know, I've been quit here, you know, I done bust up on this, you know, I'm doing it for myself, you know. It's like she was trying to convince the girl, and the girl was just like, Dream was like, yeah, I'm gonna get y'all in, y'all come, da. So I'm thinking that's why she's standing there. I'm thinking she's just being funny. No, she's really acting as security, because when we got up there, we still had to pay. We went in and she was still standing by the door. She did not blink twice at us. I don't even think she said hello. So we get up in there and we just standing by the door. I'm like, are we waiting for somebody? We were standing there so long. I'm like, oh, we just gonna be standing right here all night. Like, we just gonna stand up. Okay, cool. So maybe like 15 minutes had went by and these dudes walk in. I'm talking about, it's like 3 big older dudes. Like, when I say older, I mean like there's probably like 45 and up. There was one guy and he had a denim shirt on. It was like, you could tell he was somebody, or at least he thought he was somebody. He had the confidence of somebody who thought he was somebody, right? So they walk in and they talking to Dream, and they had came with like 2 ladies, and I say ladies because they was older just like them. So they talking to Dream, and they was like, all right, yeah, we finna go right over here. Mind you, they had tables. So they just get up in there, they moving stuff, moving chairs around, moving tables. I'm like, oh, okay, they must know somebody. They put the tables closer together so they know that we was all together, right? First of all, I went and sat down because my feet was hurting. So Dream had came over, and I think she was pointing to everybody like this, like, yeah, I'm thinking she like, yeah, this is so-and-so, this is Dom, this is Friend, this is Tatiana, like, yeah, all of them, take care of all of them, because mind you, she was like, yeah, we're gonna take care of y'all, gonna hook y'all up, it's gonna be this kind of this, that, and third. So I'm thinking she pointing us out because we finna get the special dashel hookup. So next thing I know, I look up and Dream is gone. One of the dudes come over, not the one in the denim shirt. I'm gonna just call him Earrings. He had on some big ass earrings. So dangling ones at that. I mean, they wasn't super big, but they was a dangling. So he was like, all right, what y'all drinking? What y'all drinking? So I'm like, it don't matter to me, Hennessy or Casamigo. So in the middle of me talking to that man, the other dude, the third guy come over, he like kind of put his body in between us, and he was like, nah, not her. And they walk off. I said, what the fuck? Okay, I ain't think nothing. I ain't think twice, because that could have meant anything. Not her, she off limits. Not her, I'm gonna try to talk to her later. Not her, like, I think she a boy. I don't know. That could have meant anything. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Then I'm just like sitting, you know, listen to music, popping my gum, you know, trying to have a good time, because I just felt like the vibes was off. The vibes was weird. I couldn't explain it. I didn't even know why I was feeling like that at the time, but I was having that feeling the whole entire time, and you're gonna figure out why. So I'm just looking around, right? And then I started peeping. The older ladies are like at the far table. So if there's a table here and a table here, they're over here, and that table is a little further back. I don't even want to really say the older ladies was like mugging us or nothing like that. I just feel like they was eyeing us, like keeping an eye on us, because it wasn't like they was looking at us and then I look at them and they look away. No, I look at them and they just keep looking at us, you know, like just keeping an eye on us. I don't know. So I noticed that they doing that, and I'm like, okay, dang, now I gotta be hyper vigilant. So what happened? Oh yeah, my friend and Dom friend is standing right to the side of me having a conversation about the hookah, because the dude is asking him like, yeah, what kind of hookah y'all want? What y'all getting? Because he planned on getting 2 hookahs, so it was gonna be 4, because it was buy one get one. It wasn't free hookah, you had to buy one get one. So we was like, okay. Mind you, the hookah lady ended up coming over. They upcharging the hookah for $60. $60 for some hookah that's usually $40. This is not a special. This is not a sale. This is what I be talking about. They be playing in people's face with these specials and sales. They be scamming. So I was like, nah, it's cool. I'm not smoking no hookah, because at that point, I really didn't smoke. I ain't smoke nothing. I ain't smoke hookah, cigarettes, blacks, none of that stuff I used to do. So At that time, I smoked a little piece of hookah now. So my friend is like, oh, you not trying to go in on a hookah? I'm like, nah. So she was like, down friend trying to split it 4 ways. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna smoke it, so what's the point of you putting in on it? You know what I'm saying? So she was like, well, just put in on it. Like, you ain't gotta smoke it. Oh, is you crazy? So I'm like, I just paid for parking. I just paid, how much did I pay? 25 for parking. I'm not putting in on nothing that I'm not gonna smoke. You know, I could just go to the bar and get me a drink. If that's the case, I could spend my money elsewhere. She was like, you know what, you did pay for parking. I'm gonna put in your half because they trying to split it 4 ways. So I'm like, why are you doing all this extra to appease them? Like, you ain't just put in, y'all can split it 3 ways. It's the same thing. You don't have to personally put in more just to make it the cost lower, you know? And I thought the man was paying for it. That's what I had asked her. I'm like, where the niggas that I thought they was paying for it? He put out the stack of money like he was ready to pay for it. She was like, nah, I don't think they paying for it. We gonna get one and then they gonna get one. So I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not even gonna smoke the hookah. Like, I'm really not on that. She was like, you sure? I'm like, no, I'm cool on the hookah. So they end up, I don't know, I guess they ended up ordering a hookah or whatever, right? So a different dude come over and asked me, he was like, hey, what you said you're drinking? What you want to drink? The other dude, not the one who initially was like, no, not her, the one that he told it to, Dangly Earrings was like, nah, not her. Why do y'all keep doing that? I'm so confused why they keep doing that. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, do I have a booger in my nose? Do I have a booger in my eye? Did I step in some shit and I stink? And I just want to say this. I do not mind paying for my own stuff. But I hate when people try to get you out under false pretenses. Tell me what it really is, girl, so I can make up my mind whether I want to come or not, because I do not like the club Onyx. I don't like that place. I don't like none of the places I named. Onyx, Uptown Hookah, Prospect Park. I don't like none of the places, so please do not lie to me to get me there. Or yes, I'm gonna be tooting my nose up and scrunching my face up when they like, oh, $60 for hookah, $40 for a shot. Girl, I don't want to be here no way. So why am I trying? Why you think I'm gonna give you all that I got? Yeah, so I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, why they keep doing that, right? So yeah, fast forward, they come out with shots. Tell me why they passing out shots and they everybody pulling their phone out because they about to cheers, and everybody get a shot except for me. You cannot make this shit up. Everybody got a shot except for me. Now I know what I was feeling was weird. Even the older ladies got a shot. They cheersing up. Cheers. Got the phones out. Doing the, not the boomies, but you know, they making videos and shit like that. And dude pull out a big ass stack of money, right? Oh, you know what? I skipped the part because earlier when he was like, no, not her. That when they walked off, I peeped that they had went and they exchanged smaller bills for ones. I mean, bigger bills for ones, right? So he had pulled a stack of money out. And I'm like, oh, he got the stack of money out and he about to, like, you know, pay the dancers, because dancers started coming over once they seen the stack of money. I don't know what made them come over. I guess it was like a lot of commotion in our area. Dude had the stack of money and he flexing. Tell me why. I don't know what he was counting off, but tell me why only like the first 6 bills was big bills and the rest was the ones. You too old for that. You too old to be in the club dry flexing. Mind you, my ex used to do that. My ex and his brother used to do that. They used to go to the strip club and exchange their small bills for big bills just to look like they had a stack of money. But they was like 19 and 20 at the time. These is grown ass men in their 40s doing this shit. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling some type of way. Back to the shots, I was feeling some type of way, but I'm just peeping everything at one time, right? So I get up and I'm like, you know what? This is weird as fuck, but I'm gonna go to the bar and I'm gonna buy my own drink because you're not gonna make me feel weird. Like, you're not gonna try to exclude me out for whatever reason, you know? So I'm gonna just go buy my own shit, ho, because you're not stopping nothing, right? So, and I felt like it was that one. At the time, I was like, oh, it's this one dude. Imagine you a grown-ass man hating on a woman for no reason, you know what I'm saying? So I went to the bar. As I'm walking by, I hear the dancers calling them broke ass niggas this, broke ass niggas that, like they just flexing. So I'm like, oh, okay, so they ain't have plans. That's how I added it up in my mind. They ain't never had plans of throwing that money. They just came to exchange it just to flex, because they had their cameras out, they had a bottle in their hand, I don't know where they got this bottle from, mind you, because they just got shots from the bar, but I don't know where they had a bottle. So yeah, I'm like, okay, you know, I don't need none of y'all, but I don't need none of y'all shots. I'll go buy my own shit, right? I get a double shot from the bar. So I could take it back to the table, because I'm like, yeah, I'm about to just sip on this all night, because I'm not even feeling the vibes. I'm not trying to get fucked up. I'm only giving this 1 hour, then I'ma leave. I know my friend want to stay, but after 1 hour, I'ma go. She can stay if she wants to. She's grown. I see the hookahs start coming out. The hookah girls is bringing the hookahs out one by one, right? And then, mind you, they wasn't tapping at this point. If you had a credit card or a debit card, they'll take your card and bring it back. Or if you had cash, you could just pay right there. So she looking for payments. She going around, and I hear my friend like, yeah, we splitting it. So why do I hear my friend like, she said it's gonna be 15. I really do hate when people do that, because I feel like you be trying me. people will try you and put you on the spot just to see if you gonna be like, oh, okay, here. Oh, okay, I got it. Hold on, take it.
I told her, girl, I don't smoke no more.
She was like, oh, my bad. You right. I said, okay. I'm just chalk it up to her being, you know, a little tipsy, a little drunk or whatever. So she pulled out her money. She pulled out $30 paying. I'm like, you didn't even have to do that. Dancers keep coming up. The dudes, the 3 men is getting irritated. You draw the attention to yourself and you getting mad when the dancers is coming over and they want a piece of the action. So they kind of like shooing the dancers off every time they come, and it was just like very weird. Like, y'all really getting mad at women for coming over as men? Like, they just wanted it to be the boys. Because like, they wasn't nowhere near us. They weren't even by the older ladies. They was just like doing their own thing, right? So I was like, okay, the energy was weird. Fast forward, they do another round of shots, right? And this time I didn't get a shot and my friend didn't get a shot. So she asked for some of my shot because they was cheersing up. So I'm like, okay, maybe it wasn't intentional because this time my friend didn't get a shot either. So, you know, it couldn't have been. No matter how hard I tried to get into it, I wasn't feeling the vibes. Tell me why. I feel like everybody must have been fucked up. I know the men was for real, but the ladies, they get up and they start dancing. And they not even like twerking. They doing like a cool, like they was playing smooth jazz or smooth R&B. They doing something like this. Like, you know, something real smooth. Why the niggas start throwing money on the older ladies? You cannot do that. How you just gonna be picking up ones in the club? They gonna automatically think it belonged to the club. So they get to throwing money on the ladies, right? You can't do that. I'm like, oh, this shit finna be all bad because the security has threatened to kick me out the strip club for less. So now you actually throwing money on bitches and they're just doing smooth jazz, this type of dancing. Like, they ain't even doing nothing for real and they get money, but the dancers was coming over like 2-3 times a minute and you was like, nah, bitch, get on. Shit, bad bitch. I don't want no bad bitches over here. Like, they was really mad at the women coming over. I don't even think they knew they was doing nothing wrong because dude was like thumbing through the sack. I don't even know how to do it. Hold on. Let me get some money. I ain't got enough money. I feel my hand not big enough. But dude just like thumbing through the sack like, yeah, you know, making it rain. Huh? Hello? Make it rain this way, ho. Mind you, this my daughter money. Hello? Let me put it up. Now, finally, something good is happening. Like, this is T. I cannot wait for security to come, yoke your ass up and kick you out like Uncle Phil. I'm just waiting. I don't see security nowhere. I'm like, damn, do I need to ring a bell? Like, do I need to bring this to somebody's attention? Yes, I'm a dry ass snitcher because y'all are being weird as fuck anyway. So I'm finna tell on you. Hello? Police, come get this nigga immediately. Nothing is going down. So at this point, I gotta go to the restroom. I'm like, I tell my friend, I'm like, you gotta go to the restroom. She was like, nah. I'm like, okay, I'm about to go to the restroom. She was like, you want me to come with you? I'm like, yeah. I'm on the way to the restroom. I stopped asking about a girl for directions because, girl, I'm a little, you know, I'm up there. I can't remember where the restroom at. So she pointed me in that direction. I don't even look back to see my friend behind me, right? So I'm just going to the bathroom. I get fully in the bathroom and I use the stall and everything.
I ain't look back not one time. I just knew friend was behind me. So I'm in the store and I'm talking. I'm like, friend, you got some perfume? Friend, you got some lotion? I'm just saying little shit. Friend is nowhere to be. Hello, friend, are you there?
I'm like, friend. One of the girls in the bathroom, I think she was washing her hands. She was outside the stall. She was like, friend, I don't think your friend in here. I'm in a stall and I get the texting my friend. She's not texting back. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm hurrying up, trying to, you know, get myself together, go out, wash my hands, and go back to the section. Everybody is gone. Mind you, I see them walking out. I see like the last person lingering out. That's the only way I knew that they was walking out. Is I see that one last person. The section empty. Not, it wasn't even a section, y'all. It was tables. Tables and not a corner, but tables off to the side. Okay, we could barely see the dancers. So I go outside and I see the dudes. I see the older ladies. I see Dime. I don't see Dime friend and I don't see my friend. So I'm like, do you know where friend went? She was like, nah, I ain't seen friend. I thought this, I thought that. I thought she was with you. I'm like, nah, I was in the bathroom. What happened? So Dime telling me they got kicked out. Of course you got kicked out because the niggas ego, of course they ego couldn't take it. So she was like, the dudes got into it with security because they weren't supposed to be throwing money. I told them to stop throwing money. I'm like, who don't know that you can't throw money? Who don't know that? Who? So she was telling me how they got into it with the security and dude was like, I know the owner. And the security wasn't hearing it. They didn't care. So yeah, I'm like, okay, well, where's my friend? So I get the call and I'm like, can you call her? So we both call on her phone. Nothing. Right. So next thing you know, Dime phone get to ring in his Dream. Dream is like, oh, we going to this male strip club, da-da-da. So she was like, your friend is with Dream and they finna head over to a male club. And I was like, what? Put her on the phone. Dream would not put the girl on the phone. So I'm calling her and I'm texting. I'm like, hey, you good? You okay? This, that, and third. I'm texting. She's not texting back. She's not answering the phone. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck? This is weird. So she was like, mind you, she's in a car with Dream and Dream is right there on the phone. So girl, you hear your phone ringing. Like, I don't know. I was just like, girl, you right on the phone. You know I'm worried about you and looking for you. What the hell? Dime is on the phone with Dream. And one of the dudes come over and he was like, hey, we finna go here. You pulling up? He said something like that. And he was like, where's Dream? Who you on the phone with? She was like, Dream. So at that point, when she was talking to the dude, I had took the phone because I'm trying to tell Dream to let me talk to my friend. And she was like, well, hold on. She's in the backseat. She kind of slumped over. She this, she that, she that. Just making all these excuses. So I'm like, is she good? Is she okay? She was like, her phone dead. Her phone dead. Don't worry about it. She's good. I'm on Dime's phone. I'm talking on Dime's phone. The dude is like, I thought y'all didn't know her. Talking about me. I'm like, why the fuck would he think that they didn't know me? And he said, y'all. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. She was like, what? What are you talking about? Who said that? Who said that? That's what Dom was saying. So I'm like, okay, that's strange, right? So I get to call my friend again. She answers the phone. She answers the phone. What's up, girl? Where you at? Da-da-da. You coming here? You coming there? Da-da-da. I said, no, what the fuck? I thought Dream said you was drunk, slumped over in the back seat. Some girl was holding your hair back. She was like, no, that's this other girl. That's this girl, Cassandra. That's Cassandra. I'm like, what the fuck? No, that bitch is a liar. No, she's weird. She didn't want me to talk to you because I kept telling her to give you the phone. She was like, oh, I didn't know you were saying that. I'm like, yeah, I kept telling her to give you the phone so you could answer the phone. She was like, oh, no, my phone was in my purse. I didn't hear it ringing. So I'm like, okay, where y'all going? She was telling me where they was going. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to necessarily go there, but I ain't see you leave. She was like, yeah, I just got in the car. She said that we was going up the street to the gas station and da-da-da, but turns out we going here. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's fine. If that's where you want to go. Do you want to go? If not, I can pull up and take you home. She was like, no, I'm cool. You can go. So I'm like, okay, you sure? Because I ain't trying to have nobody be like, oh, she left me stranded. She's a bad friend. She left me with a bunch of stranger bitches and didn't want to come out. We grown. But you know, people will flip that script real fast. So I'm like, you sure? She was like, yeah, girl, I'm cool. I'm like, you sure? She was like, yeah, you want me to start sharing my location? I'm like, do you want to start sharing your location? Do you not feel safe? Because I can come pick you up and take you home. She was like, no, but I'm going to start sharing my location just in case. Okay, cool. Dime is telling me like, yeah, come. You just come. Just leave your car and come. So Dream is like, girl, she ain't gotta come. I don't know if she didn't know that she was on speakerphone, but Dream is telling Dime, girl, she ain't gotta come. She don't want to come. Don't make her come. Like, dang, you ain't gotta pay that girl to come. She do not have to come. What the fuck? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't like playing with that girl. Like, I'm not gonna play in your face and pretend that we cool, because you do shit like that. Like, you'll fake be cool and then all of a sudden it's a bunch of animosity, because that was not necessary. So yeah, I was just like, I was thrown off. Like, okay, now I'm really not coming. Let me just call my friend, make sure she's straight, and then yeah, I'm finna head to the crib. Friend end up sharing the location. I go home. So I'm texting her like, hey girl, you good? This, that, and the third. No text back. I'm like, okay. I wake up around 9. I see she had texted me like at 7 a.m. Where you at? And then maybe like, I don't even know, 30, 45 minutes later, she texts, never mind, made it home safe. I call her. She don't answer. I'm like, okay, she probably knocked out. And then I text her, hey girl, you good? You cool? What happened? Nothing. No response. Whole day. So whole day go by. I don't hear nothing from her, right? I feel like this was like a day later. Maybe like, no, yeah, this had to be like 1 day later. I'm just scrolling on Instagram and I'm looking. So I get the old boy story, Dream baby daddy. I get to his story. Click on it. It's Dream birthday. So I'm seeing he post her, mind you, he always tell me how much he don't mess with her, he don't fuck with her, he don't like her, da-da-da. But I'm like, okay, I know how it go, because one day you can hate your baby mama, your baby daddy, the next day y'all cool, you know, or the next week y'all cool. So, but just don't vent that shit to me. Like, keep that to yourself, because you already know how y'all relationship is. I'm talking about he buying her big fat, okay, that's another story for another day. But yeah, so he posted her for her birthday. Mind you, this girl was having a birthday dinner. I'm like, oh, he went to the dinner. Because you all in my DM saying this, that, and the third, but you at the dinner. So, and this one I didn't even want to be on her face, no way, because I know your baby daddy be in my DM sometimes. So he at the dinner, after calling her every type of bald head, pimple face, ugly bitch, he at her birthday dinner. And he reposted like stories and stuff. So I'm looking at the story. I'm like, fake, y'all. All fake. You fake, she fake, the baby fake, everybody fake. So I'm looking at it, right? And I'm peeping her. I said, I know that ain't who the fuck I think it is in this video. So I'll go to was it my membership page? It was the second page I had. I go to it, type that whole name in, pull up the account. It's Chelsea in the video. The same girl you just said you didn't fuck with less than 2 weeks ago. At your birthday dinner? Your dinner for your birthday? The birthday dinner for your birthday that you said that you was having on your birthday?
Birthday gift on my birthday to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift. Happy birthday.
Everybody is fake. I can't, like, it really blow my mind how people will talk shit about you and then be in your face. This is why I trust nobody, because that same motherfucker will smile in your face after just talking about you. So I'm like, okay, that's very fake. So I go to Chelsea's page. She tagged and Dream. It was just weird fucking energy. Immediately, I'm like, let me call my mother bitch. So I get on the phone and I'm calling her. First I asked if she was cool, and she just get the spilling tea of what happened that night, right? So she was like, they were supposed to go to that second location, but they didn't even make it there. They ended up going to what I name him? Dangly earring spot. Dangly earrings or denim shirt. I don't know whose spot it was, but they didn't go to where they were supposed to go. So she was like, yeah, we went to that spot and everything was cool at first until it got overly freaky out of nowhere. And I had to Uber home. So I'm like, you had to Uber home? Yeah, that's what she was like. She ended up just Ubering home, and then she texted me that when she made it, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? I told you. I ain't trying to come off as no hater. Sometimes people do have to go through shit for themselves, because I be realizing stuff before other people. And girl, I'm not finna be the one to point it out all the time, because then that's when I feel like I start looking like the villain. You know what I'm saying? They just got to experience it for themselves. So I'm telling her like, yeah, and then the bitch is weird as fuck. She's fake as hell. Because you remember that girl she said she don't fuck with, and da-da-da-da? Birthday dinner. Why she got a birthday dinner right now? The dinner that she had on her birthday. Girl, yes, the birthday dinner. The dinner for her birthday. So we just talking shit for like 2 hours about how weird this girl is. I know 2 hours sound like a long time, but I was like, heated. She's weird. Y'all, it's 11:11 on the clock. Make a wish. Okay, tell me why I'm editing my video in a nail shop, and I forgot to tell y'all the kicker. The whole kicker. So when we was in the club and Dream had showed up and she was pointing us out like, oh, this person, that person, that person, why was she telling the niggas not to give me nothing? And my friend, not just me, and my friend too. But then you gonna tell my friend to hop up in your car. First of all, she appeared in Onyx and then she disappeared for like half the night. Then she reappeared when we got kicked out. Girl, where was you at? Where was you at all night? How did you just reappear when it's time to go? Then you gonna tell my friend to hop up in your car because you finna go down the street. The whole time you plan on going to a different location. What? Girl, I said, but you didn't want to give us you didn't want your hookup to be our hookup. But that was the whole point of you telling us to come out. Girl, I said, oh, bitches are weird. Yeah. Very, very strange. But yeah, that's the kicker. She did all that just to have us come out, just to tell them, yeah, we don't know them. Don't do nothing for them. Girl, what was the reason? To further convince y'all of how weird she is, Dream still tried to talk to me and be my friend after this. She still tried to talk and kick it and do all kinds of stuff after this. Like, we was still kind of seeing each other. So I'm like, why do this girl want to be fake friends so bad? I know. And it's like I could never trust being in her presence because I always felt like it was some type of setup. I never wanted to be around her. Every time I got around certain people and here she come, I'm like, oh, this is a setup. She gonna try to do something weird because her BD be in my DM. I don't know. She probably gonna go for my ex. Like, I didn't want that man at this point, or did I? No, I lied. I was still messing with him at this point, and that's another story. My last story about that man, boy, he gonna hate me because he was like, when it first happened, he was like, promise, just promise you're not gonna take this to the internet. Like, just promise you're not gonna make no video about it. I said, promise. All this shit, ho, all this shit you put me through. You still put me through shit after you talk about you want your family back. Boy. So yeah, I was definitely checking his little page every 2 to 3 business days, making sure he ain't follow her or she didn't follow him. None of that. Cause she's sneaky like that. She's weird and sneaky like that. And then Chelsea knew my ex. And Chelsea's the type to put her friends on your nigga. So yeah, girl, I was very paranoid around that time. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, y'all. It's like midnight. I done took 5 sushi breaks. I done ate 2 times and took me a little rest, watched a little Netflix, and that's why it took me so long to record this. But y'all never know because the way I'm gonna edit it together, it looked like one show. But anyway, I'm gonna call y'all back. Like the video, leave anything in the comments. Make sure you are subscribed so you can be notified for when I post. Follow me on my social medias. Follow me. My Twitter, my TikTok, my Instagram. Go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye. A lot of flexing, a lot of arrogance, a lot of testosterone. I'm like, testosterone. Girl, I ain't got time to not tonight, Mr. Word. You ain't finna beat my ass. Y'all know what I mean. HEB makes me feel safe. Here everything is better, and they ain't never lied, okay? So I don't be paying attention all the time. I just be in my own little world. Oh, listen. Okay, just the thirst of outside. Mind that we was talking about like frying chicken or something. We talking about, oh yeah, because first you dipped the chicken in the batter and da-da-da-da. It was because she was also one of them girls who thought that she was a dude at one point. Like, she would dress like a whole stud. Oh God, she was a banger. A banger. She was, she has so many lives. She has so many lives. Like, I can't even get into it, but yeah. They damn near want to hold that shit up to their ear like a cell phone. Who's calling my stack? Who's calling my stack? Nobody, bitch. They're all ones. That was like, it's like 100 ones, ho. And me and this girl had history, so it was hard to fake it with that girl because I know who she really is. I know how she really is. Girl, you ran behind every nigga I said was cute. If I blinked at him, you was on him. So just chill. Shot break. You take a shot every time I say mind you, etc. Da da da. I ain't never said etc. So just take a shot. Take 2 shots because I just said it twice. Etc. 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 No. That's a Diddy by Baby. Girl, never mind. Don't take that shot. You see how that Diddy spirit just infiltrated my shit? You deep. Ugh. I've been sick in the head behind the man, mind you. I really have been. But her Dream and this other girl, I don't even think I made a story time about her. They used to transform themselves into the girls that they seen they niggas cheating on them with. Cause the one girl that I'm talking about, she seen that her man was talking to a girl with the short, y'all remember when Rihanna had that short haircut? This wasn't around that time, but the Rihanna short haircut, when she went super short, she seen her man talking to a girl with a pixie cut. Why she chopped off all her hair? I told her, I said, girlfriend, you don't got the head for that. I think your head wasn't made for that. Because she ended up crying like a baby for like a week. Because she don't have a pixie cut ass head. So she chopped off all her hair. The boy still cheating on her. Matter of fact, he broke up with her. Like, I'm not even being funny. He dead broke up with her. This girl, he seen his dream, seeing her man talking to a girl from New Orleans. Guess what she started doing? Yeah, cause you know, baby, we got the cold drinks in the refrigerator. And girl, shut up. You sound like somebody's fucking grandma. Then he must have cheated on her at one point with a Hispanic girl, a Latin girl, cause she started faking a little Latina accent. And I said, oh, she's sick in the head. Like, I've been sick in the head, but not that sick in the head. Like, maybe I have. I realized, you know what? I have been that sick in the head. Never mind. I can't judge. I take it back.